after we won the Academy Award, I bought a house here. I was just balling, kicking it.
How old were you?
30, 31. I was just,
you were finished.
I was going crazy. Then all of a sudden, I just felt like, the shows started going down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Phone ringing as much. And my brother was asking me, my brother would come out here from Memphis. He was like, what y'all doing, man? What y'all doing? Y'all buzz is falling off, man. Y'all got to get in the studio and make some more music. And then I was like, man, you're right, man. So I sold my house and I always had a house in Memphis. I just went back to Memphis and started just doing the same things I was doing back when I started grinding. Like,
I can't believe you just said that. I see why you're shaking your head, Caleb. I've been saying for the last 6 months a lot, randomly. I don't understand how people understand that the thing that you did to get you there is the thing that gets you to the next level. But people think once you get to a level, now you got to change it.
Yeah.
I think that's when you got to double down on it. Especially in hip hop music, man. The streets are the only thing that's the currency.
Man, I went to the same street corners. I hung out with the same people. I went to the hood shop videos and just soaked up all that energy. And I was like, man, this is what I've been
missing. Especially if you put it through the filter of new you saw in LA, you mix it a little, I think people go 100 from the street, then they go to LA and it's 100. And I think the game for me is 100 from the street, now you go to LA and you live a different life. When you go back to the street, you take 80 of that, but you mix it with 20 of the new.
Then that's what I did. I came back to LA and I was like, man, I felt like I lost someone. Once I went back to Memphis and I said, man, I'm gonna go back to LA. I felt like I didn't lose nothing. When I touched down back in the city in Los Angeles, I would never listen to the radio. So I felt like the radio was really messing my head up because the music's different,
Man, it's really, the visual I just had was like, eat caviar with a 40. I would probably look at your personal P&L, like what kind of vacation do you want to take, like what's your, literally, and work backwards, because I genuinely believe all of it works if you just hire more people. Because if you ask me what the counterpoint to social media is, it's text message marketing. What brand is first gonna get to 1 million subscribers on text? You put 80% of your energy to squeeze Instagram 150%, and you spend 20% of your energy tasting YouTube, podcasts, direct mail, conferences, shows. Historically, I've liked to run them where 1 year is profitable and the next year is not. So the growth is there, but the non-profitable every other year was predicated on me being able to invest in people, advertising, or resources. Vayner went 1.3, 4.7, 14, 27, 54, 8, 76, 100 kind of in revenue, but there were we made more money at 14 than we did at 50, But to me, basically, when you're building something in perpetuity and you mean it, then the only thing you have to do is make your payroll. Videos direct to Twitter. Caleb's in the building as we are traveling, and just want to say what's up. Been a very exciting day. NFL free agency, Vayner Sports, so much fun. Had an incredible Empathy Wines meeting. Just took a flight and did a ton of Vayner media work. Tonight we have a Gallery Media Group gathering with a bunch of marketers from different companies. And really tonight's just about shooting the Brian Harwood, CEO of Gallery Media Group, talking about marketing, different things, just building relationships. For us, we're playing forever. So of course we want to do more business with the individuals in the room, but the reality is some of these people are going to work for us one day. We're going to do business in 13 years from now. So these dinners are really about information exchange. A little seed from what I used to do at South by, where we would jam session, as we called it, about where the world's going. So we'll do a lot of where's the world going in marketing tonight. One of the biggest things I believe that's happening right now that I'm excited about as a marketer who likes to ruin every organic platform is that text messaging is opened up for business. Has anybody here started getting marketing on text?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, real quick.
But I didn't ask for it, but I somehow got it.
No, not spam. Of the people that just raised their hands, how many of you did not have that situation 3 years ago?
Yeah.
I would argue this is probably the most interesting thing brewing, because if you ask me what the counterpoint to social media is, it's text message marketing, very personal in your own world. I'm just interested, like if a brand can, what brand is first gonna get to 1 million subscribers on text? The numbers are staggering. It's crazy to me, there's no content, there's no articles being written about this. This is not being talked about, I've been looking. Like, it's crazy how many people are deep into text messaging marketing, and it's not necessarily being talked about.
Smell like cologne. On your hold and I'm sending her home. Rockin' off white and I'm rockin' V. I did it all on myself on my own. Smoking that stinky don't smell like cologne. On your hold and I'm sending her home.
What up guys, GaryVee. I know you got questions. Fire them at me now.
Advice for the 20-year-olds that took your advice, moved to a new city, got 6 roommates, 2 jobs, and worked for free for someone they admired. What now?
A lot more of it. You're like 4 seconds into it. Hit me back when you're 26, not when you're 20. It's like, yo, I took your advice for the long-term strategy of success, but I'm 3 weeks in and I'm waiting for the results. 3 years, not 3 minutes. God, this is so fun. Sometimes I think a lot about like what would my life be if I was only GaryVee, because I do so little GaryVee actually. I'm actually doing what I do. I probably have a morning show on the internet right now, distributed on all the platforms. Like not, you know, just because I want to be everywhere from like 7 to 10 a.m. every morning, just answering questions.
Designer, writer, photographer, and director, Bobby Hundreds channeled his love of music and culture into an iconic streetwear brand, The Hundreds.
Facebook was partially down for some users in the U.S. on Wednesday.
This is the worst outage Facebook has had since 2008.
In many cases, the platform wasn't working at all.
So I think maybe it's a good reminder for everyone to just pump the brakes on how much they exert on Instagram and start looking.
No, I got a different point of view on it. You put 80% of your energy to squeeze Instagram 150%.
Yeah.
And you spend 20% of your energy tasting YouTube, podcasts, direct mail, conferences, shows. Got it?
Okay. But if the 80% disappears and you're just left with that 20%, that's it.
You won't be, because the 80% of the attention has to go somewhere else, and you've been tasting it on the 20%. You're talking to somebody who won on YouTube, then on Twitter, then on Facebook, then on podcasts, then on Instagram. Got it?
Yeah.
I've been doing this.
Huh.
Got it?
Yeah.
When the 80% goes away on Instagram, where do you think all this attention goes? On the you've been tasting.
So just have
like when I came out and said like Snapchat's popping, I've been tasting Snapchat for 2 years. I saw the Khaled moment and I looked at numbers, I'm like, this is the moment.
Yeah.
But I've been tasting it.
Right.
I've been tasting LinkedIn for 4 years. Now I'm telling people it's happening. I'm still tasting Snapchat.
Right.
I just did a whole thing. Of course, you know what you would sell on Snapchat?
I'm like completely off of it now. No, I'm just saying, like, are you? No, I need to.
Yes, I'm saying that.
At least
I'm saying you're vulnerable because you don't have the 20% going hard. Make your 80% of the thing that's really working the best, aka Instagram.
Yeah.
Go 150% hard on it, not 80%. Everybody's doing 100% Instagram, going 70% hard. Got it?
Right.
Net 70 points. I'm saying go 80% on Instagram, not 100%.
Yeah.
Go hard. Got it? Go hard, leaving you 20%.
Oh, you should call this something.
Well, we just recorded it. This is the first time I've ever articulated this.
This is the 80-20 rule.
There's so many of those. I should probably call this.
This is something.
I'm gonna call this the 79-21 rule. That's what I'm gonna call it.
I do what I want cause I am a boss. I am a boss, I am a boss. Call me the referee, I cut a cost. I can't be I can be y'all. I am not y'all, no, I am not y'all. When I'm in the stew, I call him my love. I call him my love, I call him my love. I do what I want, you do what you told. I do what I want, you do what you told. Some decide when the heck got cold. Some niggas decide when the heck got cold. I'm not gonna lie, man, I was your bro. I'm not gonna lie, man, I was your bro. I'm me having nothing to better my soul.